All right, this is the newest member of the Bissell squad. He was dumped off, and he's only got one eye that works. He's just a little puppy, but look how calm he is already. We just picked him up.
We were out eating breakfast and we were talking to a guy, and he basically was talking about, hey, there's this dog that my sister found and we're trying to find a home for him. She found him in a ditch in her farm and was not doing very well.
So he was asking all the servers there, hey, you want a dog? You want a dog?
And we just kind of said, well, if you don't find anyone to take him, we'll take him. When we took Pablo home, we noticed that he had an inflamed stomach. He was still pretty thin. We took him to the vet. We were worried about his eye and how that would affect him.
But he's evolved through it now.
With time and just taking care of him, he would be great and fine. When he came home, the worries that we had instantly fell through. We took that first walk in our backyard with all of the animals, and everyone just fit so seamlessly.
The healers really didn't play with him at first. But we had the little bunny rabbit, so he just played with the bunny.
And I think I was more surprised with Stewie because Stewie wasn't scared at all.
It was kind of like Stewie thought he was a dog.
I could see Pablo acting like a rabbit. He hops. He is just a big old ball of energy.
He is becoming much more adventurous. The cat was even back there. And then after that, everybody was cool with each other.
Pablo's changed in so many ways since he's been adopted. And no matter what he went through, he just kept going.
Pablo was found in an area that does not have a shelter, so people dump dogs there all the time. We want to raise awareness to this little county. And there's a private company that's trying to get some traction. They're called the Animal Rescue and Facility of Meigs County. And who knows, Pablo might have a shelter named after him one day.
When I first saw Clovis, I knew I had to get him out of there. He had about 48 hours. Clovis was a dog who was living on the streets for about 7 years. And then Clovis was brought to a shelter. A volunteer said, is there any way you can arrange his rescue at the shelter and transport up to Canada? And I said, I think I can.
Hi, Clovis.
He didn't trust anybody, which rightfully so. But when I first saw Clovis, he spooned me to sleep. At that point, I made a vow that this boy, this sweet boy, would never get abandoned again.
That was quick. Oh, there goes that gift.
You can tell he was in such bad condition. He was missing half his fur, was about 40 pounds underweight. I knew he was with me for 24 hours, so I just wanted to give him, his first Christmas ever.
Which one do you like? Oh, is that the one? Yay!
He finally had, at least that love for that one day right before he departed for his forever family. But his first adoptive family completely ghosted. We quickly scrambled, found a second adoptive family. Unfortunately, that wasn't meant to be. He was returned yet again.
Look who I got. The Clovis.
I quickly realized that Clovis was indeed my soul dog. He's now officially adopted by me. He is the biggest doofus, as we call it.
Clovis. What did you do here?
He wants to either play, sleep, or eat. Those are his three modes.
Oh, good boy.
He still thinks he's a lap dog, even though he's about 110 pounds. He still likes to spoon me to sleep, or at least be touching me every night. It's just the sweetest thing ever. I have my two other dogs. I was worried at first. but now they all know and love each other. Watching his transformation from where he was to where he is now, it's such a beautiful thing. I'd look at Clovis like my son.
Oh, Clovis wants his bed back. Oh.
I think the future holds for Clovis is a lot of playtime, a lot of pets, a lot of love.
I can't even imagine what was going on in his head to be so scared. I received a text message from a friend of ours who saw him physically be kicked out of a car, and then the owner drove away. When we arrived, animal control was already on the scene. They told me good luck, and they left. The cactus was everywhere. We were getting poked ourselves, and then he was right in the thick of them. Eventually, he came up to us.
We want to help you, believe me.
But it ended up turning into like a 9-hour expedition of trying to get this dog safe.
I'm gonna cry. Oh my God. I'm sorry. Hi, Bob. Hi, good boy. Oh my God.
Once we got him on the slip lead, he jumped right in the car. And then we go to start our van, and the van battery had died. We just sat and talked to him and played calming music. He was at that point covered in thorns, and so many times we wanted to just pluck it off, but he didn't allow that for a really long time. What we didn't know is that they were actually on every single part of his body. Once he was without thorn, we were able to get him set up to decompress. The next day when I came in to care for him, I didn't know what way it was gonna go. He was surprisingly ready to leave his kennel and go outside with me. He's a really goofy, funny dog when you know him. He loves to go on walks and sniff everything. It has been a really long process of getting him to where he is today. He now has like a very large circle of friends. He's definitely a dog that takes more time and effort to get to know, but it's worth it. After having Pete in the rescue for over a year, it is mind-blowing that someone could have abandoned this dog. He loves you so hard that we all feel really honored and really grateful to know him. But he deserves a forever home. We will stop at nothing to make sure he finds the perfect family.
This baby looked like little walking skeleton. It was very sad. 2 women, they found her and ended up driving 2 hours to bring Katie to our rescue. What happened next is nothing short of a miracle. As she came directly into our clinic, our vets were able to see her right away and get her started on fluids. And big thanks to Pam. Pam's been fostering her.
There wasn't any question in my mind about whether I would take her. For a couple of weeks, she didn't do much of anything. So I just kept her clean and comfortable. And she started gaining weight, becoming a little more active.
Ready?
And then all of a sudden, she started dropping just a few ounces at a time. At that kind of a weight, it's critical. So I made an appointment and brought her in right away. They got her on meds. She recovered in just a few days. And once I felt that she was strong enough, we went outside together. And she would just zoom, zoom, zoom. She'll chew on me. It's very adorable. I have several other fosters, and she's playing with the Chihuahua really well.
Are you cute?
He's her size, he's calm, he's friendly. I think all of that just made her feel safe. There was a lot of, oh, he's getting something. He's going over there. So she followed along. From where she came to where she is now is such a huge difference. She's just really enjoying life and being a cute little dog again.
To go out?
I guess it just showed her resilience and acceptance of not only people, but animals. She has a family now waiting for her. It's hard to give them up sometimes, but I know she's going to have a great life.
I saw something crawling alongside the road, and I was like, no way that's a dog. She was so hurt that she could hardly move. Our best guess is it was a car accident. We couldn't just leave her there, so we picked her up and took her to the vet. We saw every specialist to find out what to do about her legs, but it was only bad news. Turned out, her spine was broken and Sema would never walk again, or so we thought. She had no one and nowhere to go, so we took her home as a foster and started her recovery. We spoiled her as much as we could so she could feel better. She loved that. But all she could do was lie there. I've never seen a dog look so sad, and I wanted to cheer her up so badly.
Sema.
So we took her outside just to see how it goes, and her eyes lit up. After that, she tried her best to wiggle around. And she even started coming up to us for cuddles. But she couldn't enjoy life the way other dogs do, and it broke my heart to see. Until a miracle happened. A lady on the internet offered us a wheelchair for free, and guess what? It fits Sema like a glove. But she had no idea what to do with it at first. Luckily, with treats and motivation, Sema eventually figured it out. And the first time she ran outside, I almost cried. Now she can go on real walks. She zooms at full speed. And hang out with friends. It fills me with joy to see her moving around. I can't believe it's the same dog we found that day. Sema is so full of life. She's doing so great. She's going to the Czech Republic to live with a lady who helps special animals. It's hard to say goodbye after everything, but we just want her to live a happy, healthy life.